Hey, 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 chickadees. Welcome into today's episode of Mojo Mysticism. Again, we're going to pull from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. This deck is by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron-Reid. Colette, you know how much I love you, honey. Can't wait to meet you in September. So we're going to just open it up, ask our guides to give us whatever message they think that we need. They always have our highest and best good in mind. And so we're just going to ask the question, what is it that we need to know, both myself and everyone who watches this video, not only today, but at any point in the future? What do they need to know today, the day they watch this? One card's come out. Let's see if there's another couple cards here. Yep, there's the second one. I love that they've been doing this in threes. So I remember it wasn't that long ago when they were giving me like 7 and we'd break it up into an entire week. Actually, that's kind of fun though with the Oracle, the 7 energies, to do it that way and do the 7 energy crescent reading. That's fun. So all right, so we have 3 cards out, and the cards are number 38, Many Masks, the Authentic Self. Many Masks. And the second card is Sky Dancers. This is about surrender. This is card number 48. Sky Dancers, surrender. And then the third card is card 41. This is Moon Maiden. This is about new beginnings. New beginnings. So this is yet again a continuation of the theme that we've been seeing all week this week. So remember, 2 days ago, we talked about the gestation period. We had the cosmic womb card, and that came up again yesterday, cosmic womb, along with a card that was much more direct about the gestation period. And here we have kind of the emergence of what happens once the gestation period is complete. And so when we are in that gestation period, part of what we are doing is learning to be a more authentic version of who we are, right? This whole idea of the many masks, the authentic self. We are shedding the skin of yet another layer of inauthenticity, right? And I know you're probably thinking, but I'm pretty authentic, and I feel like I'm pretty authentic, and yet I still have layers. I still have layers. We are so steeped in our culture, in our ancestral lineages, and just not just our culture in the country, but also our familial culture and everything else, and the way we were raised, and the way that we even live our lives. Right? We take on all these identities from all different aspects, and we don't even know we do it a lot of the times. And so we get the opportunity during these gestation periods to really let that go, let the next layer of the onion peel away, so that we can step into an even more authentic version of ourselves. And that's what this first card is really reminding us, is let's drop the next mask, right? There'll be plenty more there. Let's drop the next one and take the next step towards an even more authentic being. And that involves surrender, which is the second card we got. So we had the many masks, which was the first card. And then the second card, card 48, is the surrender. This is the Sky Dancer card, the Sky Dancers, excuse me. And so when we do this, it takes some surrender to do it, right? Because we've become conditioned to our masks. Our life is in a lot of ways made up by the masks that we wear. And these masks can even be masks that are congruent with roles that we play, whether you're, a son or a daughter or a mother or a father or an aunt or an uncle or a coworker, or you're somebody who has a career, so you've got an identity. So we all carry all of these identities with us at the same time. So this is really about letting that go. And there is grief there when we let those go, right? When we really want to tune in to who we authentically are and let that next layer peel away. But that, my friends, is how we get to dance with the Moon Maiden and see the new beginnings that are coming at the end of that gestation period. So this is absolutely a continuation on the theme that we've been having all week so far this week, but it's a different kind of aspect, a different perspective, a little bit different position in the cycle, which is actually the cycle of reality. And there is a lot more that's going to be coming on that. That is a concept that my guides have given me that I'll be sharing with you over the course of the next many months. I think eventually there'll be a book about it. I have no idea when that's going to happen. But this whole idea is that everything we experience happens on a cyclical nature, right? And it's not necessarily a cyclical nature that has a time clock to it, right? It is cycles of phases and stages that we go through. And we go through them on an iterative basis. And so as I continue to kind of share a little bit about this and help you understand the concept, it is called CORE, Cycle of Reality, CORE. And it, we will begin talking about it quite a bit as we go forward in the next weeks and months. It is going to be introduced in the epilogue. Currently, that's where they want it, in the epilogue of Shift. Eventually, it'll have its own book, and we will have teachings around it that are coming soon. Watch this space. So they're actively filling it in right now. So anyway, but this is part of that cycle. The gestation period. It's not actually called the gestation period. It's got another name to it in the cycle in CORE. But the gestation period is a very, very important part of our cycle because we need the time to allow what is next, the next new beginning, to actually kind of congeal and come into existence. And that can't happen when we're busy, right? And we're wearing all these masks and we're distracted by everything going on in our lives. And so that gestation period is saying, hey, just come on back. Let's take another mask off. Let's, step into even more authentic self, right? Surrender that false identity, that other layer of identity that you've adopted, that you've allowed to be placed on you culturally or, whatever the case may be. And allow yourself to just really enjoy the journey, the flow of the journey to what the next new beginning is for you. So that's the message tonight. And yeah, watch this space. There's much more to come on CORE over the course of the next several, not just several weeks, but months and of course years. So CORE is a concept that could, that it's simple and it's profound. And so, and it's been my pleasure to be the vessel that's been given this to share it with all of you. So more to come on that. Watch this space. And as I said, it's actively filling in right now. So I love you all. Thank you so much for being part of our community. Please follow us, like us, subscribe, whatever it is, the option is on whatever platform you're seeing this video on, so that you can continue to get these videos in your feed. And a comment, I do answer every comment. I look at every single comment eventually. So I don't always do it right away, but I do eventually do it. So, but anyway, very beautiful continuation of a message tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Mwah.